Behind a stadium, it is the Giants in town up against the Tuatara, and it's team number 1, the Auckland Tuatara, up against team number 3, the Nelson Giants. We'll have a look at the ladder very shortly. Casey Frank alongside myself, Andrew Mulligan, but it is going to be a very interesting game because players are out in this league right now for different commitments. No Chris Johnson for the Tuatara. This Giants team have a crucial double game round this round. It's moving weekend for all the teams. This is exciting basketball in the NZNBL.
This is when it's all starting to happen. We're getting towards the business end of the season, and teams have to start stringing these wins together. Nobody's playing more consistent basketball than the Nelson Giants in this Tuatara team. We just don't know. They've lost Dan Fotu, they've lost Chris Johnson. What they show up as today will be really our first look at what this new look squad is.
Well, here is how the ladder looks, and don't count out the bottom 2 teams, but the Southland Sharks, they're in a world of pain at the moment. But the Tuatara sit on top, nice and pretty. The Giants with the Hawks, those two go at it on Sunday afternoon. We'll be on that call, Casey. That may be the game of the round, but all the games have been games of the round so far. This being round 9, the second game of round 9, and it continues tomorrow with another doubleheader, the Airs and the Jets. We're on that call as well, the Sharks and the Rams. Crucial game for both teams for different reasons. And the Saints and the Bulls dancing again after last weekend's absolute barn burner. And Pukekohe with the Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre lit up by the Bulls and then the Saints, or the Saints and then the Bulls, and it just went back and forth. It is an exciting league. Glad to have you along. It's proudly presented by GJ Gardner Homes. And right now, here is your Giants starting 5. And names that stick out for you, Casey.
Well, obviously Jared West, Alonzo Mourning, and Samuel Thompson have been fantastic. But the defense and offensive consistency of Sam Dempster has been just as up to the task as those 3.
Mike Fitchett is the head coach of the Nelson Giants. He's loving the squad that he has, and he's right into it with the vibe that he's getting out of it. Here's with Casey moments ago.
Well, Coach, you've been playing really well basketball as of late, but this is a big one tonight against a team that's changed quite a bit in the last week or so. How do you come into one where you're not quite sure what you're going to see offensively and defensively?
Yeah, it's difficult, right? Like Chris Johnson was such a big part of their team, and maybe he will be later in the playoffs. But yeah, it's a bit of a wait and see, make a bit of evaluation through the first quarter and see what happens. But obviously, Rob Lowe's been playing really well, so he's a big target for us, and yeah, we'll see what happens.
For yourself, the imports have been playing fantastically. When you look outside of those guys, who do you think can come on and be a contributor tonight to help you get over the line?
Yeah, Sam Dempster's had a hell of a season so far, probably his best season. I think his highest minutes, he's shooting the ball really well over the past few weeks. So Sammy will do his job, he always does. Like to see Jordan Schwalger step up a little bit this game. I think he's got it in him, but the coach is icing him a little bit, so hopefully he gets a bit more of an opportunity. But I'm really happy with our local contingent. They're doing a great job.
Always the coach's fault. Thanks for your time, Fitchy.
Here is the starting 5 for your Tuatara, and the name that is missing from the 5 is, of course, Chris Johnson. What does that do to the Tuatara for its 5 and its bench?
Well, they're going to have to really revamp their rebounding power and where they go through their focal point offensively. Look for the ball to run through Rob Lowe quite a lot more, and more minutes for the starters. This bench, as much as Aaron Young touts it as having a lot of depth, they are getting skinnier by the injury.
Certainly, Dante Russo-Nance has been killing it in high school basketball over the past 7 days. More on that during the game. But his head coach at St. Kent's is also his head coach with the Auckland Tuatara, Aaron Young, and he is with Casey moments ago as well.
Well, Coach, not the send-up you wanted for CJ. Well, he's gone now, and you have to get used to a new team. How do you approach as the coach when you're just moving things around on the fly, but got to get these wins?
Yeah, I think, CJ was a huge piece for us, but I think, the body of the work that the rest of us have put in over the course of the season, and, that next man mentality it's been huge for us all season. So Nick's going to get the start tonight. He always plays his role well, compliments the players around him, and is an unselfish player. So I think we're going to have that same kind of team identity. Chemistry is going to be great, and I think we're going to really have a great flow to our offense and our defense.
Well, it's going to be difficult to get a great flow to your offense with Jared West out there. He's been really ball hawking defensively, but also good offensively. How do you hope to counter his effect on the game with a young backcourt yourself?
Yeah, he's an MVP caliber player right now, and he's showing why on both sides of the ball. I think for us, it's just about understanding where he's at, understanding that you you might beat him, but he's coming around the back and he's trying to come up with some of those deflections. So for us, our message is just let the ball do the work. We don't need to try and beat these guys one-on-one. Alex applies pressure as well. Let's get the ball up the floor, get into our offense. Let's dictate things as opposed to them dictating us.
Sounds good. Thanks for the time. Appreciate it.
And Aaron Young, yes, he's going to have to rejig things a little bit. He knew this was coming, though. Chris Johnson said he will be back, but this is what is like statistically for both teams, and the big man battle will be very interesting. Casey, what do you like about those stats first and foremost?
Well, I really love the turnover margin for the Giants. They're the most judicious team in the league with the ball, and they also really pressure you up in those turnovers thanks to the McNaught-West backcourt. Tuatara going to have to defend on that, but I love this battle between Rob Lowe and Trey Mourning. A little bit more fair without Chris Johnson manning Rob Lowe's side. So both guys have the size and the perimeter skills to pull you out, but they can also bring you right in. Trey Mourning early on was fantastic, averaging over 30 points a game. He's gotten in some foul trouble as of late, which has brought him back to earth, but his perimeter shot is going to really pull Rob Lowe away from the basket, open up driving lanes for his Nelson Giants teammates.
Trey Mourning, he's the son of NBA legend Alonzo Mourning. Rob Lowe has been a standout for the Tuatara. He's, of course, part of the Tall Blacks setup and part of the Breakers as well. He's a proven performer at this level, and this matchup will be very interesting because Rob Lowe can drag a defender out beyond the three-point line, and Trey Mourning may or may not face up with him most of the game, but foul trouble, like you mentioned, Casey, that will play a factor guarding Rob Lowe.
Most definitely. This is a physical defense by the Giants, and because of that, occasionally they do get into foul trouble. They're going to have to be careful on the road and just be wary, because even though this is a wounded Tuatara, they can still strike quickly. There's a lot of offensive firepower out there, if not the depth that they've been used to having for the majority of the year.
Friday night hoops, the Sal's NBL, proudly presented by GJ Gardner Homes, round 9, the second game about to get underway. Those are your referees, Ryan Jones, Reese Hamilton and Brad Clive. As the players meet at halfway, we are ready to get this game underway. And we are set for what will be a great game of basketball. Some stats came out, some viewership numbers, some percentages, and it's just proven that this league is definitely on the rise. You've made the right choice watching this game tonight with Rob Lowe and the Tuatara. Silas Schneider, he will have to step up the import. He has been inconsistent at times for the Tuatara since he joined them early on in the season. And it's poked away. Stays with the Tuatara.
Interesting defensive strategy from the Giants right off, switching immediately, not afraid to have Alex McNaught guarding Rob Lowe down low, and why not when he knocks the ball away with that? Great defensive commitment, but the Tuatara are going to have to try and really punish that. You can't let a team get away with switching that easily.
It's Tucky Farrington to Nick Barrow. He hasn't seen a lot of minutes in the league so far, and now he's got the start. He has been around a long time, though, as Nick Barrow. And Dante Russo-Nance gets the scoring underway. And I tell you what, Casey, I'll hit the stats with you now. 57 for St Kitts against Westlake, and 55 versus Mags. That was on Monday and Thursday night, respectively, as Trey Mourning misses that one with Rob Lowe hanging off the back of him.
So you're saying we should expect a 50-piece? Dante
Yes, I am.
Filling it up. Why not? He's off to a great start.
Nice floater game from Silas Schneider.
He got a lot more aggressive in the fourth quarter of the loss to the Nuggets last week, and that's what Aaron Young needs from him. He has to carry a load offensively.
Another missed shot for the Giants.
And Sam Dempster, good look there. That's two decent looks that didn't convert. Tuatara pushing the pace and feeling comfortable.
Here's Russo-Nance to Barrow. Elbow jump shot misses. Jared West with the ball. Jared West has been really good. 19.9 points, 6.7 assists and 4 rebounds a game for Mike Fitchett and the Giants. He's operating with Trey Mourning. They go under the screen and makes Dante Russo-Nance pay.
He is playing with so much confidence with the jump shot right now. Really shooting a little bit above his talent level, but when you feels like anything can go in, no matter where you throw it from, keep on shooting it.
Schneider to the cup.
I'm not sure exactly how he got there, but he did. It looked a little sloppy up top, and all of a sudden the seas parted, and he was wide open as we take a second look at it. Schneider with 4 quick points early.
Trey Morning kicks it out. Sam Dempster knocking down that three.
Well, penetration by Morning draws defenders in, and the quick rotation of the ball by McNaught finds Dempster for the open tray, and he, too, is feeling good early.
Tucky Farrenson's been shooting the ball really well and misses that. And on the rebound, Sam Thompson. He's Dempster about as Nelson as you get. He's been with the Giants since 2008 from Naylands College. Thompson with the rebound. Trey Morning fighting for it. Good contest.
Well, we already see the difference that losing Chris Johnson makes. Coming into this game, the Tuatara, the #1 rebounding team in the competition, gave up less offensive rebounds than anyone else. Already that position there, we see multiple offensive rebounds. That's the difference. Tuatara have to gang rebound, especially against an aggressive Giants squad.
Trey Morning, power move.
Ooh, got to get that.
Couldn't quite get that to go down.
I think he got caught in between two minds after the foul of trying to dunk or trying to lay it up, and just put a little bit too much mustard on the hot dog. Finding a lot of penetration are the Giants early. Really getting right to the cup. Haven't been able to convert all these opportunities, but good signs for the offense, poor signs for the defense.
Well, these two teams met May 6th in Nelson. And it was a Trey Morning show, 31 points. 4 rebounds, 2 blocks, but it was a Tuatara who got the win, 86-77. And now evenly paced by Lowe and Johnson. Different look to the Tuatara tonight, though.
There he is. Jared West of the passing lane. He is relentless.
He's averaging about 3 steals a game. Oh, wow. Thompson with the rejection of Nick Barrow.
Well, he really recovered well. That could have been an easy bucket had he not got back in to take it away.
Simon Schneider with the good hands, but it's McNaught who has it. Spinning on Farrenson. Oh, and tough shot from Alex McNaught.
Alex McNaught wasn't known as a scorer when he left St. Kitts, but he has developed himself as we see a foul on the sideline. Tuatara will keep it. He has developed himself into a weapon that has to be respected. No, he's not scoring 15, 20 points a game, but you cannot leave him alone. And that's the key for the rest of his teammates out there continuing to get great looks.
Yeah, Alex McNaught, 2019 secondary schools champ with St. Kennigan's squad.
Bulldog defensively.
He's all over on the help there. And Schneider giving him a little bit of room as McNaught now to switch. With Morning on Schneider, kicking it out. Tucky Farrenson clears out Thompson beautifully and rips that three. Nice from Tucky Farrenson, shooting 32%.
Thompson hustles out, but the head and shoulder fake gets Farrenson the space he needs to hit it.
Morning finds Dempster eventually. Good defense by Barrow.
Good physicality shown on that one, and a great run by Barrow.
Come for Morning and Low, but stay for Dempster and Barrow. There's Thompson in the corner. Low with a rebound. And Low with a pass to the scorer's table.
Well, that's
to the DJ.
He's just Rob Lowe's hopeful that Silas Schneider will keep running, but that is definitely not Schneider's fault. I say that I've made that pass many a time.
You're a big.
I've made that pass many a time.
Dempster to West. Just over 4 minutes gone with Dempster kicking out to McNaughton. Ooh. And Alex McNaughton is a big three. Gives them the 13-9 lead.
Already 5 points for Alex McNaught. 2 for 2 from the field, loving his aggressiveness. They cannot ignore him as Nelson takes the early lead.
Loving being home in Auckland, maybe just a little bit of a trip to remind some friends and family. Life's pretty good in Nelson. Tucky Farrenson to the cup.
Sam Dempster with the challenge.
Wowee.
Farrenson takes the bump, still gets the shot off, but excellent defense there by the Giants.
Sam Thompson kicks it out. Dempster, quick fire. Farrenson with the glass.
Well, the Giants are getting great looks in transition. Auckland has to find the shooters earlier.
Schneider ends up with it. Rob Lowe, they chase him off the three-point line. Rob Lowe gets the non-bounce. Tucky Farrenson with another rebound, though. Dante Russo-Nance. Norton beats Lowe to the rebound.
McNaught has been hustling so well early in this one, really helping the Giants in the possession game.
Dempster in the corner, knocking down that three.
Well, we heard Coach Mike Fitchett talk about the way Sam Dempster is playing in the pregame interview, and why not? The load he's taken on, the development he's made as a 31-year-old player has been fantastic. Great to see him contributing to the level he is.
3 for him, he has 6. Call on the baseline is the foul, and it's on the floor. So we've got a timeout with full 24 to go in this first quarter. And it will be on Thompson and on the GJ Gardner replay. Let's have a look at Kentucky Farrington. Step to the left 3.
Beautiful use of the shot fake. Good hustle by Thompson. But when they're closing out that hard, you don't have a lot of ability to slow down, and Kentucky Farrington was aware as he nails the triple. Tuatara need a few more of those. The Giants starting to stretch this lead, and doesn't really look like what the Tuatara are trying to get done is affecting the offensive game of the Giants. They're very comfortable out there. 16 points, yes, they're not shooting an unbelievable percentage. Only 1 for 5 from 2 are the Giants, but 4 for 7 from the three-point line early, and that is certainly where the difference in this one is. 3
assists on those 5 field goals as well. 7 rebounds for the Giants. Alex McNaughton and Sam Dempster are your 2 top scorers for the Giants.
There's just an 11-piece between those 2. Jared West got in on the three-point action early. I really like the way Jared West plays. As an import, even out here, he hits that first shot. Some imports get hot and they want to keep shooting the ball, but he goes off of that, gets his teammates involved. Everybody's getting looks, and he has been so key defensively to what the Giants are doing this year. And honestly, probably in the finals mix, playing a little bit above themselves compared to what people thought they were going to be in the preseason.
Early in the game now for Aaron Young as he drives.
Oh, he tried to protect the ball with his body there as Trey Morning turns it over. Almost, yes. What's happening?
It's Alex McNaughton who has it.
Rob Lowe with a smack.
Thompson and 1. Oh, Sam Thompson. It's a back and forth.
And this is a standard. You turn the ball over on a transition opportunity, you almost always give up a transition opportunity. And that's exactly what happened 3 times there. Eventually, Thompson finally gets in there. He'll take the contact, and just very quickly, the Giants have doubled up the Tuatara in this one.
Well, they're taking them out of what they're used to, and what they're used to is not playing with a starting 5 that has been very, very stable.
Extremely stable, but also getting contributions from the bench when needed. Nick Trathan checks in, and he has been timely with the triples.
Schneider's hit on the 3, and he will go to the line.
And those are the kind of fouls Trey Morning has to stay away from. You're contested, you've got the size advantage, just get a hand up. There is no reason to foul a 3-point shooter. Just the first one of the game for Morning today. But when it gets a little tighter, those kinds of mental breakdowns can be so much more detrimental to the team.
Riley Benjamin into the game for McNaughton.
Riley Benjamin's actually provided some really excellent minutes at times for the Giants this year. Another Giants player who's been around the program for quite some time as a young fella.
Yeah, it gives Mike Fitchett about 9-10 minutes a game off the bench, which is
valuable.
I mean, Mike Fitchett being a very, very good guard as well. A point guard. He's been at the national level, and he's a very good coach, very astute. He's just got a really good environment at the Giants as well.
Yeah, it's certainly got a lot of fan support when they're playing well like they are right now. It seems to come out of the woodwork, but they got to get a couple on the road this weekend.
Morning misses that. Schneider pushing it. Giants get back. Schneider puts it up for Lowe. Rob Lowe, that is easy. He's got about 4 or so inches on Trey Morning. So he catches that anywhere around the rim. He's got a soft touch on him.
Yeah, he had a lot of time good predetermined move. How do you get it? Nice delivery by Schneider to facilitate.
And then he pokes away, and it's Rousseau Nance. He's hit by Benjamin. And Dante Rousseau Nance will go to the Resine foul line to shoot a couple.
A lot of turnovers early for the Giants in this one, as I believe that is already their third turnover. Stat's a little delayed for us, but back-to-back nonetheless.
Just a little sloppy.
Yeah,
from both teams, actually.
But the sloppiness has been something that's come with the Tuatara, especially with this. Look at this young group of wing players they have out right there. They're going to be aggressive. They're going to make some mistakes. But Coach Mike Fitchett will not be happy with back-to-back turnovers leading to back-to-back baskets. That is not what he's coaching through, and that's not the way the Giants have to play to be successful.
Well, the Tuatara are in the top 3 of 9 of the 14 major statistical categories in the Sal's NBL. It's Trey Morning across the lane, can't get that running hook to go. Silas Schneider gets Benjamin on his heels. Schneider with the left hand, that's nice, Silas Schneider coming to the fore.
Really nice finish, and the Tuatara right back in this one, down just 2 with over 2:30 to go. Excellent transition recognition, but he had the one-on-one opportunity there.
On a slight 8-1 run here. And another steal. Schneider felt the contact, and now he'll go to the line.
Schneider aggressive defensively, forcing the turnover, then finding the body of Riley Benjamin after that. Coach Mike Fitchett thinking about a timeout here. They're not going to pull the trigger after a quick 6-0 run by the Tuatara has them right back in the ball game. And a couple buckets or free throws here by Schneider. And we will be rather surprisingly all tied up.
Schneider not particularly fantastic from the line. In fact, he shoots 52.9%, which is horrible for a guard.
That is not good. That doesn't inspire a lot of confidence when you hear God's kind of numbers. But he has been struggling a little bit with his shot since he's gotten off the plane. Played his best game as he sticks with the 50%er, but gets the offensive rebound. Well, this could be a dagger for the Tuatara.
Taki Farronson can't make them pay. Rob Lowe, though, with the rebound. Oh, the cut is nice. The look. Oh, the pin from Trey Morning.
What a block. Excellent timing and recovered it.
So Nance poked that away. Schneider has it. Jared West is tracking back. Schneider to the cup. And that's a timeout for Mike Fitchett and the Giants. They have seen their lead dissipate. Now down 20-19.
It is the defensive effort of the Tuatara that has picked up. Those first 4 or 5 minutes of the game, there was not a lot of resistance. Now the second that the Giants are getting across half court, they're being harassed. They're not being able to pass the ball easily, and that level of physicality, probably a few fouls in there. But if you're going to be the aggressor, you're not going to be called for all of them. It's leading to turnovers. Tuatara right back in the game with the lead, and just 1:56 left.
An 11-0 run here to close out this first quarter. 2:27. Excuse me, 2:03 to go. 1:58 actually. They put up this. I do
it gets
apologize.
closer and closer.
They put up a promotional spot on the billboard.
The older we get,
my eyes
the slower time works anyway. So
Father Time is catching up to me, that is for sure. Listen, it's 1:58 to go in this first quarter. That's all you need to know. But the Tuatara have a lead.
Playing well.
Casey, talked to Aaron Young just over a week ago, I think it was, when actually his former player, Brooke Roscoe, shot 24 hours of straight free throws for charity for Youthline for his station.
Well done.
And Aaron Young was there to give his support. He talked about Chris Johnson leaving and what he was going to do, and he was of the opinion that they really want to obviously keep that first spot, but also want to be in that top 2 at the least, because they do not have to play until the straight semi-finals.
Tuatara out an advantage because the finals, I believe it's been released, but they are here. They are in this building, so they're going to be played in Auckland as we see another turnover.
Well, if it's not released, it is now.
Yeah, well, you know, we'll see.
Schneider. to the cup again.
How about
Silent.
Schneider?
At 13 points, 4 for 4.
Hasn't missed a shot yet.
5 for 5, I should say, right
And another
now.
steal.
And another steal.
Dante Russo-Nance. Well,
that's tough for the Giants.
Mike Fitch is beside himself. Where is the hustle? Where is the intensity that this Giants team needs?
It's a 13-0 run. Ely with a beautiful layup. It's a 15-0 run.
I mean, did the Giants just think the quarter finished? Because they have stopped scoring completely. They are not playing with any type of urgency. And another turnover. Unless a foul was called.
We've got mass subs here as well. We've got 3 subs coming in. Schwalger is coming on. We've got Dempster back. And we've got Tyler Marsh as well. Stays with the Giants though. Aaron Young's bringing in Tucky Farrington again, giving Rob Lowe a spell. He's going to try and buy Rob Lowe. Probably there's 50.5 seconds left in the first quarter. And then the quarter break. And imagine Rob Lowe's going to play in excess of 37 minutes tonight. Maybe closer to 39.
Yeah, I'd say this might be his lone break, depending where things are in the second half.
West goes down.
No call.
No call. Dempster for 3. Jared West with the rebound, but we have a whistle, and it's going to be called on Jordan Schwalger.
And that's going to be free throws as well. So as bad a foul as they could have had at that moment, takes away an offensive rebounding opportunity for West and sends the Tuatara straight to the line. And the game that about 4 minutes ago, I thought we were going to have a blowout going the other way, but suddenly the Tuatara have a stranglehold on this one.
I'm really impressed by Nick Trathan's stick-to-itiveness, Casey, to borrow your word, to go with the mullet, the sideburn, and mustache triple threat combo.
It's a good combo.
It's a great combo. He's forgone the beard.
Too much maintenance. You need that free space.
You need to give it to a guard because they are all over anyone else but Jared West with the ball. 9 seconds on the shot clock. West doing a lot of dribbling, and he steps through everybody to get to a layup.
A lot of fakes there and froze. Big Nick Barrow, what a step through to get the finish, but it's Dante Russo-Nance to close the quarter here.
Still at school as Dante Russo-Nance puts that up and in. He scored over 100 points to end this quarter. Dante Russo-Nance in the last week in collegiate basketball on the Auckland basketball scene, but we have had quite the close to the quarter by the Tuatara. And the first quarter done and dusted. The home team lead by 6, 27-21.
Dante and Schneider got 19 between them.
Yeah.
And they are 7 for 8 from the field.
Welcome back to the second game of round 9 of the South NBL, proudly presented by GJ Gardner Homes. And it's the Tuatara, 27-21. They were in a hole. They were down 19-9.
19-9, I do believe. And what a finish. 18-2 run to finish the quarter. And all behind the powerful shooting of Siler Schneider. 5 for 5 from the field, 13 points. And a couple of steals as well. The defense is igniting the offensive opportunities, but they're finishing well.
Yeah, finished that quarter on an 18-2 run. Their backcourt proving to be the difference as Jared West knocks that down. He is third in the ranking for MVP this season. You can see why there.
And he is as valuable as any player in this competition is to any team. The Giants come out in a bit of a zone to cut down the penetration.
Dante Russo-Nance with the 3.
This guy looks like he's playing with a bit of confidence right now. 9 points in this one, but when you drop 50 pieces at any level, you're going to feel pretty good with the ball in hand.
Tratham. Excuse me, not Tratham. Schwalger. Dempster. Great rebound. That's Tratham. Back to Dempster. Here comes Jared West. Schwalger with the catch, and just a little bit too high.
Just too cute for Schwalger on that one. You catch the ball there as a big on the roll man, finish it. You catch it, go up, put it up. An unselfish play. Nothing wrong with trying to get your teammates involved, but I said, you're a big fella, go ahead and just go up and get up on the rim with that one.
Teams have played the zone differently this season as the Giants are employing one now as Uli in the corner. Who's got the rebound? Dempster and Barrow fight for it. Sam Dempster came away with it, and Jared West has it now.
He had to fight for that one out of his zone as well. Giants need to find some answers offensively, not finding a lot of penetration against his D.
Jared West, a deep 3 from the tee on the Tuatara midcourt logo. And will stay with the Giants.
Active underneath, earns the whistle, gets the foul. The ball stays to the Giants underneath because of his activity on the glass.
Aaron Young's bought a minute and 29 seconds of the second quarter for Rob Lowe as Siler Schneider gets a burn. There's good load management
that
for
really
Rob Lowe.
Huge performance for Siler Schneider. He is, in this first couple of games, struggled just a bit, played much better against the the Nuggets late last week, and that confidence has certainly carried over.
Well, he averages 14. He has 13 as Lowe gets a rebound off the Dempster.
Halfway down for Dempster.
Popped out, poked away again. And it's going to stay with the Tuatara. The Giants aren't too happy about that.
They seem to think that there was a tip. Action happened very quickly, but the officials look confident. Nobody's actually arguing it for the Giants. It was more of a hopeful one.
6 turnovers for the Giants, however, in this game. And has led to the 6-point lead. As Tucky Farrenson's too strong on that one.
He's had some really good looks from the 3-point line. Struggling to hit him consistently, just 2 for 7 now.
West goes down. Fighting for it. Stays with the Giants. Low with the board on that miss.
The defense of the Tuatara has been excellent, really keeping the Giants from getting any clean looks.
Uli straight on 3, too strong off the heel of the iron, but it's Rob Lowe who can't get that to go down.
Unlucky, did all the work, just not getting the bounce, and both teams struggling a little bit with the basketball at times.
Come out strong on Jared West, show hard on that screen. Just jump shots at the moment for the Giants.
They are not being able to get to the rim whatsoever.
Hey, Uli can. Oh, and it pops out.
Back-to-back missed bunnies. Can the Giants take advantage? Good transition D, really slowing it up.
Tratham for 3. That corner ball is good.
Well, they are letting them fly from deep. It may be raining a little bit outside in Auckland, but it's raining triples inside as Tratham finally gets one to fall. 6
for 16 of the Giants from downtown. Tucky Farrenson on the drive, kicking it out. Back to Farrenson, loitering on the baseline. Great defense, but then too much at the end.
Yeah, Marsh got a little excited on that one. Had the defensive area he needed completely, but Tyler Marsh, just about as aggressive on that challenge as his barber was on his mullet. Straight to the skin.
Trathan takes a seat, as does Uli.
As we take another look at the West assist to Trathan in the corner. Driving baseline, drawing that corner defender. And the delivery right in the pocket. West has been doing such a nice job at that.
Taki Farrington at the line. 13.5 points a game for him. He's played some ball overseas. He's played at the University of Portland, NCAA Division 1. Played in Germany. He's been part of the national program at under 18 level for New Zealand. His brother and father both played in the NBL as well. You can see Taki Farrington has a basketball body.
There's the tall black for that victory in the last window as well. Played very well in that trip.
Yes, we're remiss of me not to mention that, of course. Dempster. Oh, cleaning the glass.
Had a lot of good looks as that Dempster, but he's now 2 for 8. After a couple early ones, it's gone a bit cold.
0 for 6, Case. How's my math? Farrington. Knocks down that one. Taki Farrington. Nothing but net.
It was only a matter of time. He is now 2 for 6 as he's found the bottom again. 2 for 6 sounds better when your last one's a make as opposed to a miss.
Dempster. Trey Morning. 3-ball. Man.
Just settling. Giants are settling to every possession for a jump shot. They need to find somebody who can penetrate this defensive effort.
Well, Silas Schneider has Nick Barrow clean up his miss, and Morning gets him. He felt like he got it clean. This is the best three-point shooting team in the league with the Giants at 35%. Currently, though, it's just a little bit inconsistent, but they are shooting 35%. They are 6 of 17, but they are relying on that 3-ball, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. I think the 3-ball and also the mid-range shooting of Alonzo Mourning. Trey Mourning, not your traditional big. He likes that mid-range, and right now, not shooting the ball particularly well. He is 0 for 4 from the field. That combined with that 6 for 17 from the three-point line, which you said it is their percentage, but they need a higher percentage than that to get the victory. That 35 is brought down by how poorly they've shot in the 3 losses.
There is Morning back to West, the impressive guard, Jared West. Good hands by the Tuatara. Farrington's out, and he is putting it down with 2 hands.
Well, turnovers at the top of the key leading to easy opportunities. Farrington showing off the highlight level athleticism on the finish there. But nothing you can do to stop that. You just got to stop turning over the ball to the Giants.
Oh, wow. Thompson with a sweet-looking turnaround.
Well, that's a big shot for Samuel Thompson. Hadn't really gotten himself involved up to this point. Just his 5th point, 2 for 4 now, but I think he's got an advantage out there. I'd like to see the ball go through his hands a little bit more for those penetrations because the defense of the Tuatara is so focused on Jared West right now. He's really having no luck.
39-29. Just past the midway point in the second quarter. Tuatara, very impressive beginning. We talked about the identity of what this team would look like, and their perimeter guys have really stepped up.
Most definitely. The way you see Silas Schneider started the party, Dante Russo-Nance played fantastically, and now Taki Farrington has scored 5 quick points. Between the 3 of those guys, they have scored 32 of the 39 for the Tuatara, and they are shooting not bad. Taki Farrington the slowest out of that one, but combined, they are 11 for 29. Actually, that's not very good, Taki. You're bringing the whole crew down. Their 3 for 9 is struggling. 5 for 6, 3 for 4.
Well,
oh, sorry, that's 11 for 19. That's much better. My math was off. Now that it's back, I'll give you a little slack, Taki.
That's okay. Well, Mike Fitchett said midweek We have to match their intensity, the Tuatara, and I'm sure they'll be fired up to get back in the winner's circle because they're on a 3-game skid, the Tuatara, if I'm correct.
And up to this point, you are correct, but up to this point, they haven't matched that intensity. And, you know, that's certainly going to be something that's going to irk Coach Mike Fitchett a bit. The Giants don't have that luxury.
Schneider picking up where he left off. Alex McNaught
Big
closed
shot.
in on him. Yeah, and he knocks that down.
Well, it's stretching it out. All of a sudden, the Tuatara are well in control of the Giants, really searching for answers against this defense of the Tuatara.
And it's Thompson who knocks down a 3 to answer that.
Well, it got some penetration. The Tuatara adjusted in the kick out for an open 3, much different than these contested they've been shooting.
Farrington will try and track down his own rebound. Schneider saves it. And Rob Lowe gives it back to Farrington, takes Dempster into the post. Quick turnaround, and the roll is good. Rob Lowe, quick move, bangs it down.
Quick move, maybe the quickest move he's made this year. He's got about a 7-inch advantage there. Doesn't use it, straight to the fadeaway, and why not with a touch like that? Touching every bit of the rim. Right,
Thompson, that is silky smooth.
Right.
He's entered the chat.
Yeah, I asked Thompson to get involved. He does so with 8 straight points for the Giants. Still down 9, but finding some offensive production out of the wing.
Here's Lowe, tied up by McNaughton, and then he just puts it up and in over the smaller guard.
Well, just timely post play and patience by Rob Lowe down low, taking his time.
McNaught to Thompson. Thompson. Oh, that's nice. Sam Thompson getting it done for the Giants right now.
10 straight, the only offensive answer they have. Can they get a stop?
Russo Nance turning the corner, stepping through, right hand. Dempster cleans it up. Jared West finds McNaught.
He had the rebound. He also had the flick to aggravate the shot.
And does it count? It certainly does. Alex McNaught to the cup. And here come the Giants.
Alex McNaught has been timely with his offensive contribution. 3 for 3 for the field, 7 points, got the free throw now. And that is the best opportunity we've seen the Giants create out of transition in quite some time. They just have not had as many chances without solid defense. And this half-court defense of the Tuatara up to this point has been near impenetrable for the Giants. As McNaught misses, but Thompson.
Sam Thompson
With the tip.
15 points for him.
And 12 out of the last 14.
Tuatara lead is just 5 now. Russo Nance. Tucky Farrington. Tough shot over McNaught.
And it's so fundamental out of the Giants. You see that go up. Great box out by West to make it easy for Thompson to grab possession.
Here's McNaught driving. Ah, beautiful.
Alex McNaught. Offensively with the quick drive and a reaching layup. 9 points for him now.
Schneider with the backdoor cut. Tucky Farrington found him.
Well, Siler Schneider, I got to say, I didn't see this matchup going this way. He's got 18 points now to Jared West's 8. He is dominating a battle that I thought would go the other way.
Ewley and Thompson fighting for the position on the block, and Thompson's going to back him down. He's trying to step through, and then manages to finally miss one. Ewley pushes it though.
Strength by Ewley on that possession.
Ewley just barrels into Sam Thompson.
Braden Ewley holds it up defensively on one end, on the other gets the call on Samuel Thompson, as we're going to have a timeout to the Giants to discuss things. Good timeout here. With a minute 22, they fought so hard to get back in this one. They've got the deficit down to just 5. But right now, this is, I think, a bit free-flowing offensively for the likes of the Giants. They need to slow this pace down, get it to more of a half-court game to find the level of success they require in this one.
Fitchett has got the response he wanted. The minute 22 to go in this first half. Giants are trying to end it strong as well. Sam Thompson, it's been his quarter. He was the guards of Schneider and Dante Russo-Nance in the first quarter.
Yeah, it really has been Sam Thompson. He has been really, really tough here in the second with 15 points on 6 for 9 shooting, 5 rebounds going along with it. He has given them that spark to keep them in the game, but he can't do it by himself. Somebody else from the Giants is going to have to find a way. Alex McNaught, he is fighting hard. He's on 9 points, perfect from the field. But the big surprise has been Trey Morning, 2 points, 0 for 5 from the field in 16 minutes. Just has not really been able to get going offensively in that matchup with Rob Lowe, who's not dominating it. He's only got 6 points himself, but defensively, he's really affecting things. Already 10 rebounds from Rob Lowe as well.
So on the offensive glass, Rob Lowe, next best rebounder on that Tuatara team is Tucky Farrington with 4. Back into it. There's Schneider. Schneider likes the matchup with West.
And he's got a bit of a size advantage on him. He's using his strength when he gets around the basket.
Speaking of advantage, and that's just good defense from Sam Thompson.
Really well played by Samuel Thompson there. Giving up a bit of size, but got really physical with his hips, forced Rob Lowe off, and Rob Lowe tried to go back to that quick spin, but it was a drive this time. That physicality forces him to lose it.
McNaught stepping through. Oh, nice pass to Morning on the baseline. Thompson with another corner 3.
Wow, well, really nice look by McNaught, but a great pass by Morning for that Thompson triple. And the block, Thompson doing it all.
Ely in the corner. McNaught fighting for it and gets the steal.
Oh,
look at Alex McNaught go.
And dancing as well.
Russo-Nance right up on Thompson. Comes Jared West. Thompson deep 3. Left it short.
That's about the only one he has missed in quite some time. Just 12.7 ball sticks with the Giants. And how about that? This topsy-turvy game we have, Giants still have a chance to go up here at the end.
The biggest lead was 13 for the Tuatara in this game. They went on a 16-0 run. The Giants had the biggest lead for them of 10. Jared West tried to end the half. And we are done and dusted. 48-46. It is fast-paced. It is high-scoring. Game number 2 of round 9 of the Sal's NBL, proudly presented by GJ Gardner Homes. And these two teams have put on a show. There's Casey Frank, Wrangle, Sam Thompson for an interview, and Silas Schneider as well. And Silas Schneider is with Casey. And Casey, you are good to go to talk to Schneider.
And I am here with Silas Schneider, who really getting off offensively, doing a good job of penetrating against Jared West. Looks like you like that matchup. How you find it?
Yeah, I love that matchup. You know, we're without CJ, our big guy, and just knew somebody had to step up and score the ball, so trying to take that responsibility.
It has been you guys. On the other end, Samuel Thompson, big 15 points there in the second quarter. How can you slow down the Giants who fought their way back in the game?
I think just keying in on our game plan, and that's not letting these imports get off, and we'll be all right second half.
Also appreciate the time, Sean. Thank you very much. And right after that, I got Samuel Thompson in, who for a while looked like the defense of the Tuatara was going to get on top. Your second quarter was able to bring it back in. What were you finding that got you some success?
I wanted to be aggressive. You know, we felt like we were playing on our heels for a while in that first half. I wanted to really attack them, let our offense dictate their defense and not the other way around.
And surprisingly, a lot of success from the Tuatara guards in the absence of Chris Johnson. How can you slow down those wings who scored about 25 points combined in the first half?
We just got to lock in, man. I think we let our guard down after that initial burst in the first quarter, allowed their pressure and their aggression to get to us. We got to lock in. We got to play team defensive principles, keep Russo, Nash, Snyder, Barronson out the lane, and we'll be good.
Brilliant. Thanks for your time. Good luck in the second.
And that is us for the first half. We'll be back after the break to crunch some numbers for you. Tuatara lead 48-46 over the Giants. Copy. Michaela Cox. Yeah. Good game. Yeah. 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 And does Tauihi's tip off June 29? Wednesday night.
I just don't know anything about him.
Looking forward to it.
So we'll just come back to this one. Just throw it to me. I'll go down there.
Okay. First, don't you?
Second review? Yeah.
Yeah, so after the second break. Yeah.
Good, bro.
Gary, are you there? All right. Lewis, we've got, we're due stats when we come back for this one, but we come back for that second one, we're going to do an interview. Yeah, with Marta Evans.
Not Michaela.
Not Michaela. Solid.
Welcome back to Eventfinda Stadium. I'm on the north shore of Tamaki Makaurau, and we've got a good game of basketball. It's high scoring, Casey Frank.
It really was. I thought the pace would actually be dropped without Chris Johnson, without Don Fotu. I thought the Tuatara would look to slow things down. No, that is not the case. They lifted the pressure. They really pushed things in transition. And it took most of that first half for the Nelson Giants to adjust.
It really was a game of runs in that first half. The Tuatara jumped out to a big lead in the first quarter, powered by Silas Schneider. He still hasn't missed a shot.
Yeah, that's not bad. He actually mentioned to me just before the interview that he's listened a little bit to some of my commentary and decided to bring this on. So sorry, Silas. But hey, glad to see you bring it tonight. 18 points, fantastic response when the Tuatara needs you months, matched by Samuel Thompson, who I think had 15 in that second quarter. Those two certainly driving the bus, but a few passengers are coming along for the ride.
I'd like to go on the record and say to Silas, if you're watching this and back, I always believed in you. Sam Thompson is your leading scorer for the Giants. He has 18 as well. Rob Lowe doing work on the glass. I mean, he's been a great rebounder so far in his career, but also obviously this season. But no Chris Johnson, and he is picking up the slack.
Carrying the load by himself on both ends, got 2 of them offensive, and that's led to a 4-rebound advantage in total team stats. And that possession game is so vital in this 2-point game right now.
And really good passing team, the Giants as well. They're trying to find their groove.
They haven't really gotten the assists that you would normally get from them. Only 8 assists to 7 turnovers, and as we mentioned, this team leads the league in that turnover margin.
Yeah, they certainly do. They give up fewer than 10 turnovers a game. That is the best in the Sal's NBL, and they have been leaking steals.
It seems like it would even be more with the pressure that the Tuatara have put on there. I'm actually a little bit surprised that the Giants only have the 8 turnovers. It does seem like more in tonight's game.
Certainly does. A lot of deflections as well. So that's how the numbers look at halftime. Good crowd in at Eventfinda Stadium. And we're coming back after the break to tell you all about the To'i League that is tipping off on Wednesday night. A monumental event for women's basketball in New Zealand. And we'll be back after the break with the Tuatara with a 2-point lead.
Do we have a... Oh, I see him. All right, never mind, got him. So when we come back to Moles, and then he'll throw down to me for the interview.
Mate Gray. Kahu, yeah. Thank you. Copy.
Just 90 seconds remaining until we tip off in the first and the second half. Big thanks to our time Tuatara sponsors, Harcourts, Coins, Makita, Ramada, So Capital, Grow Media, Southern Made Donuts, our media partner, IFM, Cafe Ice, and Tasman Holiday Parks. Now, Britton Wehanger, halftime score.
Welcome back to Eventfinda Stadium. Well, Wednesday night, the GJ Gardner Homes To'i Basketball Aotearoa will officially tip off. It is going to be an exciting moment for basketball in New Zealand in conjunction with GJ Gardner Homes and Sky Sport. And from the Kahu is Mate Gray with Casey Frank.
with Mati. And it's just speaking to you before, you've been here for about 5 days now. How are you finding our beautiful country before the league starts?
I'm finding it great. It's a beautiful country. The city is great. I'm loving it.
Well, enough of that, though. Talk about the basketball. You must be excited to get into it. Tip-off is just barely a week away.
Yeah, absolutely. We're so excited to get things started. Training's been great. Everybody's having chemistry. We are just ready to go.
And what can the fans who are coming out, tuning into games and coming out to games this year expect to see from the Kahu?
Expect to see competitiveness, great teamwork. Just expect us to win. Like we out here ready to win, ready to be hungry.
That's right. Love to hear it. Thanks so much for your time, Martin. Really appreciate it.
So much. Appreciate you guys.
Cannot wait for that league to start. It is about time in this country for women to be paid to play basketball. And the Kahu will be joined by the Whai, the Tokomanama Queens, the mainland Pōkai and the southern Hoiho. And the Pōkai and Hoiho will have the honour of tipping off the season Wednesday night, all live and exclusive on Sky Sport as well. Underway in the third quarter, Silas Schneider with Rob Lowe, and it's off Jared West's knee. And looking forward to the To'ihi League tipping off Casey. It means to soar in Te Reo Māori.
And they will be soaring this year. It's a fantastic opportunity, but it is really going to raise the level of the women's game in New Zealand to heights it hasn't reached before.
Schneider. Oh, he hasn't missed. He's 6 for 6.
He is feeling good, and he is using that advantage in size perfectly, taking him down to the post, using his strength, and he's fading away to create that space for the shot. Jared West is struggling tonight with this matchup to slow him down.
Sam Thompson looking to answer. Rob Lowe with another rebound, make it 11 for the big man.
He is swallowing up those boards and continuing to do so.
Russo Nance. Is it too low? Step back. McNaught with the rebound.
Big surprise, Rob Lowe is avoiding the contact. I would be going at Morning to try and get him in deeper foul trouble.
Morning looking for the handoff, but McNaught who turns the corner. Pull up. Too strong. Taki Farrington.
We just find it so difficult for the Giants to consistently get to the rim. The defense of the Tuatara has been excellent.
Turnover. Here's McNaught. Putting the pedal to the metal high off the glass. Morning can't get the follow. Dante Russo Nance goes down.
Unlucky. Morning can't get the follow, and then he fights his own teammate for the basketball.
Tuatara, Dante Russo Nance with a 4-point lead, doubled instantly on Rob Lowe, and the turnover. Jared West read the pass. Jared West looking for a hoop. Oh, stripped away. Was that Russo Nance with the hands? Here he comes at McNaught.
Strong. A lot of contact out there. No fouls being called on either end. But the toe on the baseline by McNaught does get called, and both teams are being really aggressive on the ball. And Dante Russo Nance, I think, picked up steal number 3 there for him. He has been active.
It's great to see the Nick Barrow fan club in the stands as well.
Should be bigger.
Schneider.
He deserves it.
Farrington. He's hit a couple, but no one looked like missing when it left the hand.
Yeah, it's been intermittent. Not finding a lot of space out there. Not a lot of freedom of shot.
Dempster. Oh, bangs that down to Sam Dempster, the veteran.
Heck of a challenge by Rob Lowe. Thought it was going to make it difficult, but nothing but net as Dempster finds his stroke again. Hit his first in the first half as well.
3 for 9 for deep. Turnover. Bounce pass. Schneider breaks it up.
Hustle by Schneider, and then can he get the assist the other way?
Rob Lowe punches it down.
Rob Lowe, a little bit of a seagull on that one, but works out well because of the quick turnover. Siler Schneider is delivering all that was promised upon his arrival in tonight's game when they need it most.
Jared West with 2 on the shot clock.
just settling for the three-pointers. I know Nelson depends on him, but they got to get more at the basket.
Tucky Farronson. That's a tough shot.
Might have wanted to be a little bit more judicious. Not a lot of rebounders, only 3 Tuatara on that side of half court.
It's now 3 for 12. It's McNaught. Thompson likes that corner. Thompson again. This time it's McNaught in the corner. Barrow shuts down the baseline. 5 to shoot. Dempster for 3.
Well, hustle by Zoe Morney. Not quite rewarded, but how about the run? Gets back into the play.
How about the defense to get back?
Well, excellent effort there.
Jared West, tough bucket and good. And Rob Lowe, there it is. Punch it down again, big man.
Rob Lowe.
Has he passed half court yet?
It's been a while. He's got 4 points in this quarter, and neither one of them he passed half court on the defensive end.
It's 54-51.
Here we see a look at the former GM and our co-commentator, Justin Nelson. I guess not your co-commentator. I work with him. You just listen occasionally.
I get to listen to Justin. Fantastic on the mic. He's been around basketball for a very long time in Australia. Loves his AFL as well. Sitting beside our big boss, Johnny Arrington. He doesn't like being pointed out as well.
Yeah, I was going to let that one slide.
Jared West. Dempster. That was nothing but net on that one.
He is letting them fly at all times. That's his 11th triple, 4th make of the game. And that one brings them equal. Maybe just let those threes go. Dempster in the lane.
Dempster. Barrow did well to get back. West going to his left.
That's a tough shot. Well defended by Schneider in transition. Can Tuatara take advantage on the other end?
Barrow. Here comes Russo Nance. Looking for Barrow. Pulls up. Nothing but air on that one. Giants have it. Thompson fires it out. Jared West. Just seems to be fading to his left a little bit.
There's been 4 fast break opportunities that the Tuatara have shut down the layup and forced it into threes, and that is huge in the context of this game.
It's all tied up. Oh! Braden Iuli with the hammer.
Iuli taking a little bounce on that one. Not sure anybody on the Giants expected that finish to be quite so far over the rim. That is a powerful exclamation point put on that one as the Giants take a timeout to discuss and reassess after they pull even halfway through the third. And what has been the slowest scoring quarter of this game, just 8-6 so far in this half, just 14 points scored.
Tremendous dunk from Braden Iuli.
Tremendous, actually 8-8. I forgot about that second dunk that Iuli hadn't quite gotten onto the stats yet. But showing off that athleticism, the pace has slowed, which to me is in favor of the Giants. If they could take advantage of a couple of these fast break opportunities right now, I'm really impressed by the Tuatara and their ability to stick together. They've got a short bench, regardless of what Coach Aaron Young says about his depth in the pregame. He is only relying on about 7 guys total out there, and they are delivering through 2.5 quarters of basketball in this one.
Plenty of basketball to come in round 9. Tomorrow, there is a doubleheader. Casey and I with the Airs and the Jets, Casey Frank. The Jets.
The Jets are doing it. Fire-powered. They are coming up, playing some patient basketball. Just 1 win out of the top 6 right now.
That's exciting for them. The Airs without Ty Wynyard. They picked up a couple of wins in the 3x3 World Cup over Puerto Rico and Brazil overnight. Belgium.
Huge wins after losing the first 2. Really had to have them, so great to see them performing well under pressure.
Had that crucial playoff spot, that 3rd spot. Taiwania did lead the second game with a little bit of an ankle injury. Be interesting to see how he pulls up. Casey and I will be on the call of the Airs Jets game. And Sharks Rams tomorrow night. 7:30 is Rob Lowe in the thick of it. Pulls down another rebound. Here is Brady Uli.
Schneider as well, another solid defensive possession.
Sam Dempster on the baseline drive picks up the foul. Just to round out on your Sunday as well. Another doubleheader. Saints and Bulls from Wellington. No doubt it'll be Justin and Megan, and then there's Tucky. It's Dante Russo-Nance from the corner three. We've got the Hawks and Giants, which will be a big game as well for both those clubs.
Dante Russo-Nance, it's been a while since he scored. He finds the space there. Up to 12 points for him now, as the Tuatara slowly dragging control again.
Dempster knocking down that three.
Sam Dempster.
Sam Dempster.
Big shot there under pressure.
Loving it.
5th three-pointer of the ball game. He's got 15. Rob Lowe just sloppy with the handoff, and McNaught all over it.
Can take a lead with a Sam Dempster three. On cue.
6th triple of the ball game. Sammy Dempster, you've been a shooter all your life. How come you just discovered it this season?
Sam Dempster, Nayland College represent from a different decade. Still knocking them down. Not one, not two, not three, 6 threes in this game.
You see the defenders dropping their heads afterwards saying, what do we got to do? This guy is stroking them all. 18 points, 6 for 13 from the field, 6 for 12 from 3.
Do not go into the three-point line, Sam Dempster. Stay out there, stretch that defense.
He has really evolved his game. When he first started playing, I can remember guarding him and really not looking at him if he had the ball outside the three-point line. And it's just a testament to how hard he's worked in this amount of time. He's gone from a role player to a guy who could do the hustling things. But man, is he compelled himself into a heck of a shooter now.
And as you can see, League GM Hugh Bainan on camera, former colleague of ours. He is doing great work, not running just one league, but 2 leagues as well.
He can work on the posture, though. Come on, Hugh. What are we doing? No, Hugh Bainan, he is going from a media career to being a GM and discovering what work is. It's funny because it's true.
It's so funny because it's so true. Schneider, what can he cook up? Oh, Brady Uli knocks down a corner three.
Huge minutes. Somebody had to step up and be that bench presence. Uli is putting his hand up here in the third.
Love to see the heat map for this game because there's a lot of corner threes getting knocked down. Trey Morning.
Be a great time for Morning to get involved.
That's nice from Trey Morning. That's his shot.
A good contest by Rob Lowe, but you see how he shoots that ball so high, even with the length he's given up in the matchup, so difficult to contest. Can't get the roll after some contact. Russo-Nance, the quick counter by West.
Scores are tied at 62.
He wants the ball in the post this morning.
Oh, that's nice. Trey Morning.
I love his mindset. He had the mismatch, and he told everybody on the perimeter, hey, get it to me in here. Get it to me, I'll score. And he did the job.
2 buckets in a row. Brady Uli.
Quick, turning the corner with speed. Trey Morning could not react in time, so he gets to the cup for the finish to even it up.
9 points, 4 for 8 for Uli off the bench. Sam Dempster with 3-pointer number 7.
21 points for Dempster. He is on fire. They gotta find him on the perimeter. If not, he will burn this building down.
Schneider putting it up. Tucky Farrington puts it down.
What a delivery, and Tucky Farrington with the finish. Up and above the rim, showing off that athleticism, but a great pass makes it happen.
Morning for 3.
Not enough Giants on the glass. That's the problem with Dempster. The morning shooting the triples, they don't have that physicality down low to try and get it back.
Schneider for 3. Jared West. There's Thompson. Killed them in the second quarter.
Wow. Wow, that is interesting. No call on the foul and saying that the ball's off Thompson. I thought that would have been hit. That, to my mind, certainly was enough contact to deserve a whistle. As Samuel Thompson may or may not disagree, but Nelson, not a lot of arguing in it, just back to D. Got a vocal Tuatara contingent in the stands today. Possibly fans of the baseball team as well with the chance.
Loving it. Just clean up multiple wet spots in the key.
That's what happens when Samuel Thompson came through. Just shedding people left, right, and center.
This game.
Dempster, 7 for 14 from 3. There was a stage when he was 2 for 9.
Is he 2 for 9?
And he has come out here in the second half and made 5 straight.
Hit me with math, I love it. Now it's deadly quiet.
Well, they got to let the Tau girls do their job down there. There was too much pressure earlier.
This game will go a long way for the Nelson Giants to elevate them further up the standings. They're currently sitting in 3rd spot. We've got to 2nd spot equal with the Hawke's Bay Hawks, who they play on Sunday. Probably points differential will sort that out in the meantime, but in 48 hours, less than, these two teams, the Hawks and Giants, will meet, which will go in a crucial way to sort out not only a tiebreaker situation when it's all said and done, because that's how it's going to be for a lot of teams trying to climb into the 6 and stay in the 6 as well. Points differential margin of victory, yeah, it's very tight. It's great. And we got an offensive foul away from the ball.
Nick Barrow called for the illegal screen.
I am surprised that is the first of the game for him.
That is definitely not the first of his career. No doubt about it.
Can set a pick, can Nick Barrow.
A solid one at that.
Thompson. McNaught. Thompson for 3. Good challenge by Uli. Another rebound for Rob Lowe.
He is collecting them. That's number 16.
Lucky Farronson flirting with the halfway line.
Oh.
Alex McNaught was not flirting with them there, just got all of them.
Yeah, he made the right read, but didn't quite grab the ball cleanly, leading to a foul. Don't think we're in the bonus just yet, so 14 seconds on the clock for the Tuatara. Should be another opportunity for the Giants after this.
Just one team foul for the Tuatara, 2 for the Giants. Stays with the Tuatara. 10 on the shot clock, 17.4 on the game clock.
Giants in this last 4 or 5 minutes much more active with hands, not letting the Tuatara get to the spots they want to. The defensive pressure has been good.
Good give and go. Farronson tried to drop it down.
Offensive foul called.
And he, with the left arm, cleared out Dempster.
Dempster wore that one. Tucky Farronson, he's an athlete. He was up there quite a ways.
Here's the G.J. Gardner replay.
There we see the left arm. You know, Samuel Dempster not completely set.
I was a little bit optimistic on the throwdown, but good challenge by Dempster on Farronson.
Hey, if you're going to be a dunker, you got to be a dunker. You got to get it in the mindset, and Tucky Farronson has it. He is driving hard to the cup, no matter what, as he picks up his 2nd personal foul.
Thomas Beattie is going to give Silas Schneider a bit of a burn as we head into the 4th quarter. Thomas Beattie, welcome to the game. You've got Jared West to close it out.
Fouls to give. It looks like he's trying to get one.
Jared West knocks down that 3. Thomas Beattie gets an earful from Jared West as well.
That might have backfired as we'll take another look at it. Jared West take a little bit of offense to the young fella coming out. Look at the step back, creates the space. He has been so clutch lately. There's another example of it.
Felt the disrespect from the Tuatara and Thomas Beattie coming out to close out the quarter. Burns it with a three. We'll take a break. 70-66. The Giants have the lead now.
Very strange.
There's no flow.
What's that?
There's no flow.
No flow. No flow whatsoever.
I like it.
Look at that shot chart.
Yeah.
Just like 2 in mid-range, a couple from somewhere. Thanks, Carl.
Copy. Thank you.
Appreciate it, Lewis. Just weird game.
Wow. Bring that up at the start of the when we come back, eh?
Nothing in the mid-range, man.
Copy. Welcome back to Eventfinda Stadium. Nelson Giants 70, the Auckland Tuatara 66. This game has been back and forth, up and down, and you looked at the shot chart, Casey Frank, for both teams. What have you seen?
Well, it's an arm wrestle, and what I'm seeing is, you know, a shot chart that a coach would love. We have nothing in the mid-range. Only 2 shots total have been made inside the three-point line, but not in the paint in this game. So it's all at the rim. It's all from the three-point line. Both teams know where they want the opposition to get shots. The team that gets the ball where they want it to be here in the fourth quarter is going to get this win.
Tuatara and Trayton. Left to short. Ewing with the ball. There it is, Darude Sandstorm to get us going to the fourth.
Now we got a game.
Schneider responds, kicks it out though. Barronson for 3. Fighting for it is Thompson who has it.
Wow, just fought off Tuatara for that ball, outnumbered but not outgunned as he gains possession, allowing Nelson to throw the lead.
Dempster looking for 8 threes.
It's a lot.
Is 8 enough?
8 is a lot of threes. I wonder if at this point Sam Dempster's like, have I ever shot this ball this much before? Good foul by West underneath in the mismatch.
Yeah.
Not a lot you could do there.
Sam Thompson on the foul. I think Jared West is credited with the foul, but they were both down there, the 2 imports for Nelson. Trey Morning now picking up Rob Lowe.
Well, had the lob to Lowe under the rim with just West to defend it, but wasn't confident.
Dante Russo-Nance, too strong on that one.
Number 17 rebound, I believe, for Rob Lowe.
His 3rd offensive rebound. I think it's rebound number 18, Case.
Oh, I always showed him.
Braden Early driving to the cup with the right hand.
He has been so valuable late as Trayton has a wide open look.
Nick Trayton makes no mistake on that.
I would have thought that was too much time. And by the way, he just airballed the last one. No effect on the champ. Drains it.
Quite badly, too, with all due respect.
Quite badly.
Rob Lowe trying to step through the defense of Trayton, and Trey Morning is called for the foul.
Yeah, Trey Morning staying really active there, but he picks up his 3rd. He didn't have to foul there. You know, it's just 2 points. You've got the lead. It's not desperation times yet. I appreciate the work, but he's got to understand how valuable he is to this team. He's just got 1 more foul to give, and this is really going to affect the way he can defend down in the low post for the rest of this game.
They've come into this quarter 35 three-pointers.
That is a lot.
The Giants have. The Tuatara
6 for 17 on the other
6
end.
for 17, so they've shot 37 through to this point, have the Giants now. And 16 for 38, excuse me, as the refresh happens. They're shooting 42%.
They have really picked it up here in the second half. They're finding a little bit more space. They're penetrating just a bit more, drawing defenders, but still not getting much at the rim. Maybe the Tuatara might have changed their strategy and forced these Giants to the rim because the three-pointer is what's killing them here in the second half.
Dempster. That short.
That looks good too.
Oh, great look. Nick Barrow from the kid.
Really nice, strong roll by Nick Barrow, but an excellent delivery by Dante Russo-Nance as the Tuatara cut the lead to 1.
Trey Morning left wide open. Who wants it? Russo-Nance gets it early with Barrow. 4 Giants get back. Rob Lowe on the trailer.
Oh, good D.
And Russo-Nance fouls Trey Morning.
Love that hustle from Trey Morning, though. He's a little out of position, and he sees that somebody's picked up his man, but extends to somehow get his hand on that ball. Rob Lowe with the turnover. He will head to the bench for a quick one. Rob Lowe has played really well, but 5 turnovers. I believe that was his 6th. So one little blemish on the game today, despite the 12 points and 18 rebounds. Yeah, you know, if you get 6 turnovers, you're allowed to get 18 rebounds.
You're certainly right. Just another double-double for Rob Lowe. It's been great this season. Trey Morning. Trey Morning is fouled by Nick Barrow. Oh, no, he's not. It's caught for a travel. Nick Barrow, great defense.
That looked like a play that I've seen Nick Barrow perform on many an import, where the import comes through and it's like, I'm just going to muscle this guy out, and Nick Barrow's center of gravity is a bit more dense than you could figure.
Russo-Nance with a step back. Sticks it!
Russo-Nance letting them know about it afterwards. That's a big shot that gives them the lead, and it's been Dante Russo-Nance this last couple of plays.
Jared West dancing around the Racine line. Oh, Russo-Nance swats it out of bounds.
Oh, Dante Russo-Nance doing it at both ends. That kid can't be 17. Check his birth certificate, because he is playing like a man. He is out there giving him work. 14 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and he just picked up his first block of the game.
What a block as well.
Powerful. You know, the 3 steals does not surprise me. You shake Dante's hands, and he does not have the hands of a 17-year-old. He has the hands of a man who has been in labor for 17 years. Those things are calloused and thick. You can tell how much work he's put into ball handling. And because of it, those hands are battle-tested.
He's still at school. Plays for St. Kennigan's. 57 on the weekend as Jared West knocks that down.
Well, he hasn't had his best shooting game of the year, but it has been timely. 16 points now, his 4th triple of the game, and the seesaw continues to go back and forth.
Russo-Nance now. Schneider. Oh, nice. McNaught left his feet and Schneider just went underneath.
Yeah, Schneider gave him the eyebrows and he gets his first bucket here of the 4th quarter. 22 points for him now.
Thompson has to back down to Yuli. Fall away. Oh, Sam Thompson, professional scorer in effect.
Sam Thompson's tried to take advantage of that matchup a few times. Yuli had the better of him up until there. Thompson very patient on the fadeaway.
Russo-Nance now.
Oh, it looked good.
It did look good. Heel of the iron. Now it's McNaught looking up. Finds Jared West. 78-76. It's the Giants with this 2-point lead. And we got a foul. I believe it's going to be on. I'm just trying to work out. Was that on Nick Barrow? I think it was. The 15. And it's his third.
Only 3 fouls. Nick Barrow gets the start and only has 3 fouls. I'm impressed, Nick. As my former teammate, you used to foul me more in warm-ups. All jokes. He is a great player, great addition, and he has stepped up huge for the Tuatara tonight in the absence of Johnson and Fotu.
Dempster looking for that 8-3, and he finds it.
Sam Dempster, what are you doing? Where has this triple been your whole life? 8th triple of the game, 24 points. He doesn't score from inside the arc. 5-point lead for the Giants.
Shooting 40% from downtown on the season. And there's Rob Lowe. He's got the back of the iron there, but it's Russo Nance looking for a 3 and can't find the 3.
Oh, had a couple of excellent looks at it. The Giants going, the Tuatara wanted a timeout, but didn't get a bucket.
Dempster.
Touch them all, Sam. Touch them all.
Sam Dempster, 9 threes.
27, and he's not phased at all. He's got nothing. He's just looking around like, expect it, watch it flow through.
Unbelievable.
Ice water.
Zoe Burden had 10 threes in the first game of the season.
But he couldn't get hot like this. Dempster fire is burning. That Dempster fire is going. No one can put it out. Unbelievable. 9 for 18 from the 3-point line.
Incredible.
What is modern basketball? I do not understand it.
Excuse me, Zoe Burden, he went 8 for 8 against the Saints way back at the end of April. Tom Vodanovic had 9 threes against the Bulls last weekend. That is now equaled by Sam Dempster.
Fantastic.
Hilliard from the Airs, he had 8 threes against the Tuatara. So Sam Dempster, there's one more 3 just to have a 30-piece, to hit 10 and be a league leader. It makes.
He's shot 18 threes tonight, and it's the right play. I do think that the Giants would have been behooved by finding a little bit more offense inside the 3-point line, but they have stuck to the triple. They have let them fly 42 shots from behind the arc today. 19 of them makes.
Well, 42 is the second most in the season so far by a team. And the most is the Saints. Against the Tuatara as well, Casey. They shot 49.
They got to hit them because of how little they've gone to the cup. They've only got 4 free throws.
The Tuatara only let teams shoot 28% from the 3-point line. That's second best percentage defending the 3-point line.
Well, part of that was because you used to have Chris Johnson manning the middle. You could stay at home on the perimeter. You can't do that anymore.
Well, Johnson would stand in the charge circle and then go out and defend the 3-point line as Tucky Farrington gets free and knocks down a dunk.
Strong recognition of the double there. Rob Lowe is able to get it to him for a powerful finish once again above the rim.
McNaught. Where's Sam Dempster?
Just 8 on the shot clock.
He's gravitating towards the corner, comes up now. It's on the wing. Thompson's going to take it though. It's going to be McNaught off the Thompson feed, and Alex McNaught knocks down the corner ball.
Oh, that might be the dagger in this one. What a huge shot from McNaught as he reaches double figures with his 12th point.
Rob Lowe needs a bucket. Poked away. Ewley. Farrington for 3. Dempster with a challenge.
If I'm the Giants, I'm slowing it down. The shot clock is now your friend. You don't want to lose your aggression, but you want to make the Tuatara work on this end of the court for the full 24. Steal again by Russo Nance.
And the foul.
I'm really surprised they did not call a foul on Dante Russo Nance on that one.
3rd team foul.
And I believe that is the 4th personal on Trey Morning as well. It is his 4th personal. If they could knock him out of the game, that would really take away some of the rebounding that the Giants have. Going right at him, too. I like the call. Oh, solid D by Rob Lowe. Or on Rob Lowe, sorry, despite the 4 fouls for Trey Morning.
No. McNaught stood out just on his plant foot.
Unfortunate turnover. Taking that step back to get the momentum forward. Well, what's the answer here for the Tuatara? They've gone the last 3 possessions to Rob Lowe in the post. Had success off the double.
Schneider knocks down that 3. That is a big 3 for Aaron Young. And the Tuatara timeout. Mike Fitchett and the Giants.
Tyler Schneider, 18 points at halftime. That triple gives him 25 for the game. Just had gone a little quiet here in the second half, but that one gives the Tuatara a little bit of hope.
That is now 25 for Silas Schneider. Much needed bucket.
Really performed well. Probably just hasn't had the ball in his hands enough. Silas Schneider, 10 for 13 from the field today. 2 for 3 from the 3-point stripe, 5 rebounds, 7 assists.
3 steals, and
he has come to play.
He's been ably supported by his perimeter players, and Dante Russo-Nance and Taki Farrington, 14 apiece as well.
And of course, we have to mention Rob Lowe's 18 rebounds. But on the other side, other than the man, the myth himself, Sam Dempster, 27 points, 20 for Thompson. Jared West coming along late for 16 and 11 for Alex McNaught, making up for an off shooting night for Trey Morning. 2 for 10 from the field, just 6 points. 2.5 from the Tuatara with fouls to give. They have to get up and in and aggressive on this possession. Try and force a turnover.
Turnover. Here comes Russo-Nance. Rob Lowe knocks down a big 3. 86-84.
And he had space, he spaced it out perfectly. That is his first 3-point attempt of the game. No better time to make one. Draws to 2. Do the Giants have an answer?
Tuatara all over them at the moment. Russo-Nance, Jared West. Dempster looking for number 10. Long shot, long rebound. West has it. Dempster. Driving on Barrow. That's the matchup.
His first bucket inside the 3-point line all day.
Schneider's tied up. Oh, Jared West looked like he had a lot of ball. He's called for the foul and he's not really protesting.
Oh, he hasn't protested much, including when he's getting mugged. 4th personal foul for West.
Team foul, sorry, Case.
Sorry, team foul. 3rd personal foul for West. But not a bad foul. Up 4. You want to make him earn it at the free throw line because, as you mentioned earlier, he is just a 52% shooter from the stripe.
Balls don't lie.
The balls do not lie. Let's see if Schneider can get these down.
Looking good. Looked good from the time it left his hand. Trey Morning had some words with Silas Schneider.
Clutch.
Absolutely clutch. 1:39 to go in this game. It's just a bucket that separates these two teams. Up 2 of the Giants, McNaught, Schneider at midcourt. Thompson harassed by Ely. Good defense though, and even better offense.
Huge shot by Thompson, despite the contact. Tuatara counterattack comes quickly, but more patience will be shown now that the defense is set.
Russo-Nance Pull up. Oh, Dante Russo-Nance!
With the rainmaker, the high arc going above everybody. 16 points for him, making it a tight one again.
Giants need to burn some clock, and that's just the 13th foul for the Tuatara here.
And the first on Schneider. Sorry, second personal on Schneider.
54.3 to go in this game. What a game it has been. Number 1 versus number 3 in the standings. The home team at the top of the standings. The Giants, first of a double in round 9. West with a big 3. In and out. Schneider with a big rebound.
Oh!
Throw it off McNaught.
Gets it.
Dempster's on the floor.
Hustle's there, still alive.
Russo-Nance is fouled by Dempster, and he'll go to the line. Team foul number 5.
That is unfortunate. Only the second personal on Dempster, but handing the opportunity to tie it up to the teenager. He's only 17, but he's got a chance to tie this one up.
What a game.
What a scramble for the basketball. Both teams trying to get a hold of it.
Russo-Nance, good on the first.
17 points for the 17-year-old.
Clutch again. This time it's Russo-Nance. Timeout called. All locked at 90.
Once again, the Auckland Tuatara are in a tight game down the stretch. They have lost 3 games this year by a combined 9 points. Or sorry, 4 games by skipping the first one, but it's these last 3 game streak that's happened as a combined 9.
And they lost by, I believe, off the top of my head, 1 to Hawke's Bay here at Eventfinda Stadium.
Lost by 1 to Hawke's Bay here. They, I believe, lost at the buzzer to Manawatu when that one did not go in. Lost that game by 1. And I think the other loss was a 4-pointer to the Naki. So combine it up.
It is all on.
4 points to Otago as well, so all very tight losses. They're always in the game.
With the Giants having the ball here, and they've got 36.5 seconds to go. Mike Fitcher drawing up a play. What do they do here? Do they try and burn as much clock as possible?
I don't think you can burn the clock here because no matter what, Auckland's going to have the last shot. So if I'm the Giants, I'm probably attacking early.
Go for a 2-for-1 kind of.
You get your best shot the earlier you can. I'm putting the ball on the rim. I'm not leaving it up to wonder about the triple. I certainly don't want to use up the entire shot clock because on a miss, that'll basically take away our opportunity to come back. It's not the worst thing to do, but I'd probably go a little bit earlier because no matter what happens to Tuatara, if they want it, we'll get that last shot.
They lost by 4 to the Nuggets, 1 to the Jets, and 2 to the Airs. That is a margin.
And then 1 to the Hawks earlier. So all up, not even 10 points in 4 losses.
Doing this without Chris Johnson, the #1 team in the league. Here comes Jared West.
Is it the Dempster West on ball, or do they try and find Trey Morning?
Now they're just going to burn some clock here. Jared West with 8 on the shot clock. Trey Morning all alone. Knocks down a big triple. Perfect execution. They hung off Trey Morning. He makes them pay.
Well, I really like the spacing. They go with the high on ball, taking Nick Barrow out of the play. He can't help at the rim. Jared West goes quick to the rim. On his strong side, he has Trey Morning in the corner, but Rob Lowe guarding him. Rob Lowe has to make a choice. Defend the rim, defend the shooter in the corner. He chooses Jared West, who makes the right decision, delivering it right on a plate for Trey Morning to knock down the triple with 18 seconds to go. Like I mentioned earlier, hasn't had the greatest shooting day. Just 9 points for him now, but no bigger shot in this game than that one. His first made 3-pointer of the ball game. 9 points, 9 boards, 3 steals and a block for Morning this evening.
Young draw up here. Who's it for?
Well, I'm going to put the ball in the hands of Schneider or Russo coming off an on-ball with Lowe. I want Rob Lowe popping to be the shooter, but the other one who's not involved, of Russo or Schneider, I want on that opposite wing coming off a down screen, coming high so they can catch and shoot there. Schneider with the ball handler has the three off the on-ball screen, and then you got the shooter, Rob Lowe, popping back.
I've decided to go with Iuli instead of Farronson as well. So that corner shooter will be Braden Iuli. That is how the play works. It will be early to inbound the ball. He's been good off the bench in this game for Aaron Young and the Tuatara. Here's 11. Russo Nance. Here comes the high on ball with Barrow. Dempster with the switch. Russo Nance fires it straight to Trey Morning. And Trey Morning read that perfectly.
Well, they were trying a little bit of trickery. They had the two bigs after the on-ball screen involved in the screener. So what they really wanted was Nick Barrow coming off that screen, then screening down for Rob Lowe to get his catch up high. The Giants read it perfectly, still not in the bonus. Fourth personal foul for Russo Nance. They need to foul again to put the Giants to the line.
Can they get a deflection here? Thompson has it. And that will be shots now for the Giants. Looking for a 5-point lead with 8.8 to go. And that just might be game for the Tuatara.
Clutch down the stretch. The Giants have been.
A wonderfully executed play to get that Trey Morning three.
Well, Jared West making the right decision once again. Ooh, technically, that's a violation. Trey Morning came into the lane after the ball was in the shooter's hands. Thankfully, the officials let it go.
He's a 79% foul shooter. He makes the first.
Probably, if I'm Coach Mike Fitchett, might miss this one.
Well, we had that situation here with the Tuatara trying to do that against the Hawks. Didn't work out for them, but Thompson gets the roll. And they're going to look for a quick bucket here. They need to get the ball up. Full court press. Schneider for three. And McNaught calls game with the rebound. Tough loss for the Tuatara. They go down in an entertaining game. The Giants get the first win of their double this round 9 of the Sal's NBL. And they have the Hawke's Bay Hawks on Sunday afternoon. Tough loss for the Tuatara. They have now dropped 4 in a row across 2 rounds of basketball, 3 rounds of basketball. And it has been a really, really fun season so far. Just over halfway through now. And Casey Frank's going to catch up with Trey Morning momentarily. And here he is now with the man who hit the game-winning 3.
Night, but when it mattered most, you had it. Can you talk me through that play where you got the shot that essentially iced the game?
I got to the open spot. Jay West found me, great pass, and I knocked down the shot. Honestly, I shouldn't be getting an interview tonight, you know, for real.
I've got the Dempster man coming up next. He had 10 triples, but that big shot, you know, you had a battle with Rob Lowe tonight. It was physical down low. Can you tell us a little bit about what it was like, that battle between you two big fellas?
Rob's a very experienced player. He's played at the international level, the highest level, so you know, it was fun battling with him, learned a whole lot, and you know, we came out with a win.
A huge win for you guys on the road. Now you look forward to a game against the Hawke's Bay sitting on top of the table of this one. You can grab the league, to control the league with this win. How much do you need this one?
That's the plan, and we'll get it done.
Sounds like a plan. Appreciate your time.
More a game-sealing 3 than a game-winning 3, but a huge bucket for the Giants. They were tremendous from deep. 20 of 45 for 44%. Obviously powered by Sam Dempster's record-equaling 9 made threes in this game. And the man of the moment, Sam Dempster, is with Casey right now.
Here I am with the man of the moment, Sam Dempster. 10 triples on the night. Have you ever shot 10? Have you ever shot 10, much less made?
Oh, I mean, honestly, Jared West does all the hard work he creates, and then I get the easy job, man.
No, enough of the modesty, man. You hit 10 triples in the game where you guys were desperate for offense. You were able to find it. I believe at one stage you were 2 for 9. You had 5 straight makes at one point. How did it feel to be in the zone this evening?
Yeah, I mean, like you say, after starting like that, it was good to get back into a rhythm. But I mean, they came out and they played hard. Obviously, they've lost a big piece of their puzzle, so we knew they'd fight hard, and I mean, credit to them, they threw everything at us, and yeah, I mean, they almost got us at the end, so yeah.
Can you talk about a little bit the defensive attack of the Tuatara? You guys seem to struggle with it for about 3 quarters. Their physicality, especially on the guards, causing a lot more turnovers than you guys normally give away.
Yeah, I mean, they were fantastic. I mean, like I say, they're young. They play with huge energy. And they were real physical tonight. Credit to them. Like, they took us out of our stuff a whole lot. We tried to throw some different things. But, yeah, I mean, credit to them. They worked hard and made our life as hard as possible.
Well, great win. You can't celebrate it because you're on to the next one against the Bay. This is going to be a huge matchup now, essentially, for first place. What do you guys need to do to recuperate and react for the next one coming up?
I mean, obviously, we've got to take care of our bodies. It's a pretty quick turnaround. So do all the right things tomorrow, then come ready to work. Obviously, Hawke's Bay are a hell of a team. So, again, it's not going to get any easier.
Well, just don't leave that jump shot up here, brother.
Thanks, mate.
Big win for the Nelson Giants. They get the win over the Tuatara 95-90. And they play Hawke's Bay. The Tuatara next home game is going to be against the Rams. They have dropped 4 straight games in a row now. And without their import big of Chris Johnson. They played really well, Casey. They still managed to put 90 points on the board. But just a little bit of poise down the stretch.
Yeah, in my opinion, an impressive performance for the Tuatara. They're well shorthanded. They won't admit it publicly. They're not going to say that in the press, but they are a young team. Solid Schneider, excellent. He's proven that he can help carry that offensive load today. Dante Russo-Man stepped up. But it is going to be difficult when you're not having the full contingent of players. They fought hard against one of the top teams in the league. But, man, that's quite a few losses on a trot for a team that was sitting pretty in first place. They're struggling a bit, but this is something they can build on in terms of intensity and execution moving forward.
Well, the next 2 games for the Tuatara will be against the Sharks and the Nuggets away. So they've got that Southern Derby double where they have to go down into the deep south and pick up a couple of wins to keep them just sort of on top of the league. But there is a chasing pack now. And just a quick look at the ladder.
I kept on telling Sam Dempster he had 10 triples. He only had 9.
Well, now he's going to go back to the hotel.
He's going to go back.
He's going to check the live stats. He's going to be like, what was Casey talking about? He got 9.
That's a bad job by me, Sam. I'm sorry, Sam. I apologize.
Silas Schneider was good. He listened to some of your commentary. Fired him up. He was great tonight. He'll take the W any day of the week, of course.
Yeah, he's looking for the win, but they needed that improved performance out of him. It started in the 4th quarter against the Nuggets. He came out today, despite a lot of defensive attention on him, performed really well, put the Tuatara in a position to get the victory down the stretch. But unfortunately, the Giants just executed too well.
Yeah, the Giants, big win in Auckland on the road. And now they prepare themselves for Hawke's Bay on Sunday, which again is another big game. And Trey Morning, just 9 points, 9 rebounds, well below what he averages. But he, of course, knocked down that game-sealing 3. Just a big moment. He was a little bit quiet in that first half, but made some crucial plays, and his defense was always good.
Yeah, you can see the game plan was to keep the ball out of his hands, try and force the 3-point shot. And it succeeded, unfortunately for them. Sam Dempster for the Tuatara, the Dempster man, had the shooting game of his career, 10 for 21 from the field, 9 for 19 from 3 for his 29 points. Alex McNaught, his contribution should not be forgotten. 11 points for the young fella. He has been so good for them. And always knew he was a great defender, but what he's done offensively has been a real boon for the Giants in their chase for a top 2 spot.
It is a tremendous round 9, which continues tomorrow afternoon. The Airs and the Jets will be on that call. That game is also big for top 6 ramifications. And then the Sharks and the Rams from ILT Stadium in Southland. That is your prime free-to-air game. Sky Sport as well, obviously. Saints, Bulls and Hawks, Giants on Sunday. Big double-header again for the league. It has been a great game of basketball at Eventfinda Stadium. The Giants get the win on the road, 95-90 over the Tuatara.